Hey everybody, this is Aylad and we are back on the Starmada server. Ah yeah. And no, I'm not in prison. No, this is my bunk. It doesn't look like much. It's a bit Spartan, I suppose. But here it is, and it's my home away from home on my new ship. Yeah. So happy to have this finished. Well, I say finished. So here's the deal with that. Isn't that a nice transporter room? Yeah. Um, it's not quite 100% finished. There's a lot of aesthetic work I have to do. I mean, you can kind of see that I've done some of it, but I'm not happy with the aesthetics yet. There's a good bit of logic work that needs to be done. Um, stuff like airlocks and whatnots. And there's a couple other things here and there. I've only got one gravity module on the ship, and that is right there at the core. I need it in the airlocks. I need it. I need it at the transporter hub. But I am. How's that for an airlock, huh? The whole back of the ship is basically open to space half the time, so I just installed the airlock right there. I need to wire up this. A panda scooter is going to go right here, and it's going to auto eject. After I hit the launch button here. The hatch may or may not work. I'm actually going to leave it alone because I don't want it to get stuck. Each one of these is a docking bay for a mining pod, salvager pod. I think everything probably works there, but the pods that I had made totally didn't work, so I've got to start from scratch on those. But yeah, it's mostly done. It's mostly done. This is the cargo area. Let's see if I do this. Yeah, you can see I've got a fair amount of cargo space involved. I don't actually know what happened there. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, like I said, I've got some cosmetic stuff to do. I need to really put access up here from the base because there's actually no way to get up here right now. So I got to fix that. But got an anti-personnel turret here. It's just set to target astronauts. It's a damage pulse linked to a cannon. This is the public airlock back here. I don't have any logic done for it. You can see there's not even buttons. Yep. That's the one with the permission module. Oh, come on. And then up here on the bridge is my personal airlock. And it actually is somewhat wired up, although I'd like to kind of improve it a bit. But yeah. Enough of that. I'll take a really quick tour of the outside, kind of show you what all I've got going on, and then we are going to go put this thing through its paces. I am going to legitimately attack a pirate alpha station today. So, see you after the titles. Okay, so exterior. I've got it still docked here in my shipyard. I did a few little changes on it at the last minute. Big cannon. Really big cannon. It's got, I believe, 2,400 cannon barrels, slave to 2,400 cannon barrels. Slave to a heck of a lot of explosive effect. Like 10%, like 240, 50, something like that. Anti-missile turrets, anti-missile turret, anti-missile turret, and then one on each engine back there. I kind of hate the way they look, but there they are. There's the two airlocks, the public one, my private one. Let me turn off the interface. Let's see, we've got an assault turret, dorsal and ventral. Here's the hatch that my panda scooter is going to pop out of. There's some exposed logics and systems. I'll have to patch that up before we go into combat. Oh yeah, anti-missile turret, a bit bigger. Love the engine design. If I'm being honest and just bragging freely on myself, I really like that engine design. I wanted to do something a little bit different, so instead of just having the glowy core itself, which I actually quite like, covered with red force field, by the way. I brought kind of a cage out and enclosed that with metal grill, and I feel like that really gives it a nice effect as you kind of pan past it. Yeah. Here's the mining pod doors. The mining pods really, like, I can kind of scoop up asteroids, or the plan is to be able to scoop up asteroids with them, but the real purpose of them is to salvage ships that I have overheated. Yeah. Each one of these pods, or cargo, not cargo, engine pods back here, the gray section here in the middle is thrusters and jump drive modules. And then the black part, that's a little more angular, actually houses shields. That's where my shield capacitors are, or where a lot of them are. You can see where my batteries are. These are the power capacitors. The orange kind of wrapping around them is actually power drain modules that all come out here. So I can kind of refill myself. This is primarily a station buster, so I can kind of just point at a station and set that on auto fire, running off logic, which works. And it'll hopefully recharge my batteries. Haven't been tested. I've not been in combat with this thing. Missile silos, continuing on down here. This is actually 8 missile silos. They split somewhere right here in the middle. I'm thinking about redoing this quite a bit so that there's a top and a bottom, and the top I'll shoot up the way all 8 of them currently do now, and then the bottom 4 would shoot down. I currently don't have that set up that way, but that's probably what I'm going to do. But there's a lot of shield capacitors and shield rechargers running throughout the body of it. The systems on the inside of the ship, out between the hull and the livable area, are kind of a mess, but I'm not likely to change that anytime soon. But yeah, there it is. Oh yeah, and the rear of the huge cannon. The cannon, by the way, also houses a rather large nuke. Like, it's not, oh come on, it's not extremely huge, but right here in the middle is a missile pulse combo. Shoots a single missile. So I'm looking forward to getting to use that. And then of course the bridge is very open, very empty, very large. I'm not 100% happy with that, but it's probably not going to change a whole lot at this stage. So yeah, there it goes. Oh, by the way, these are beam slave to missile. Yeah, no, beam slave to cannon slave to overdrive. Yeah, so that's what we got. Primary purpose is to blow up stations. That's where all this is. These are on AI, the top and bottom turrets, and the only other thing I control directly is these, which are primarily intended to target fighters. It's a missile beam combo. So yeah, that's what we have. So enough talking. Let's go find an alpha and try and take it down. How do you like my radiation shield? This is the most distinctive feature of the ship for me, and I'm actually kind of proud of it. How do you like the asymmetry? Yeah, I don't know. And last thing, I guess, is the name. It's the AIV William Blake, inspired by my use of Blake's lullaby quotes for the episodes that I'm doing with this ship. Yeah, so here's my plan for the week. There are 7 types of pirate stations, not counting the original old ones that I don't think spawn on this server. My plan is to do an episode a day for the entire week. Wow, I need to arrange this. Until I've taken all of them out. So 7 episodes for 7 stations in 1 week. That's the goal. I'm not saying that's necessarily going to happen, but that is, in fact, what I'm going to try to do. So wish me luck there. Let me take a second and just get my hotbar arranged, and I will be right back. Okay, and we're underway. Maiden voyage, not counting just a little test flight here or there. Yep. Charging the jump drive, you can see how that's kind of going. Scanner's charged. I forgot to mention I had a scanner. Yeah, jump drive's doing okay. Jump drive's doing alright. It's not too bad. It doesn't drain my energy. Don't know what just happened with the graphics. So yeah, here's my cannons. I've got forward nose. I've got rear engine. This is the actual ship's core. Here's the big gun. Navigator's station, helm, whatever. Yeah. As soon as I get this jump drive charged, I'm going to pull up the map, find an alpha. I already know which one I want to go after. And we're going to try to take it out. I know I've said that like 3 times. Y'all bear with me. Sorry about that. Let's see. That's a beta. It's Red Panda Station beta. Where is it? Oh yeah. It's actually not that far away. Path to current. Whee! It's not the most maneuverable ship, you know. A ship this size is not going to be super easy to turn. But it has good speed, the thrust is good, you know, I don't have any complaints about it. Brakes quickly enough. It's probably about this easy to slow down my freighter, not my freighter, but my current small salvage ship. Which is like a fraction the size. I am nervous, of course. Go ahead and turn on radar jamming. Yep. This is the first time I've taken on a Pirate Station Alpha, like, head-on. In my last video, I think it was, I infiltrated one under stealth. But this is new. Whew. So, yeah, I'm a little nervous. Here we go, guys. Here it is. As I approach, I also want to mention we have a new member on the server. His name is Tshara. I'm going to link to his channel in my description henceforth. Encourage you guys to go check him out. Okay, here we are. Okay, my assault turrets have locked on, started firing. Turning. Whew. I'm taking fire. Yeah, I am. Okay. Go ahead and start shooting. Oh yeah, look at his shields coming down. Woohoo. Sorry, I'm pretty new to combat for the most part. Oh, my energy is low, 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 low. Okay. Alright, come on. I just gotta get pointed. Let me see. Let me shift. I just gotta get pointed right down this tunnel. Let's see, I'm not pointed straight enough. Ooh, that force field makes it hard to see, doesn't it? Go on, boys, open him up. There we go, and he's down. I've taken out the faction module. Oh, that was not bad. Okay, took out a panda scooter. Take that. What else have I got? Izanth 6. Oh, that's going to be an easy mark. Where is he? That'd be that little dude, that little dragon fighter. Feisty, aren't you, Digi? Anything dragon is Digi. It's from Minecraft and probably a bunch of other stuff, too. Okay, let him have it. Take him out. Woo, yeah. Boom. Oh, Ow! Ow, look at that. Did you see that, did you? I just killed you. Well, I mean, come on. I could fit like 3 of those little dudes back in those pods for my salvage modules. Come on down. You're the next contestant on the debris is right. There we go. Oh heck, now I have to go collect the cloud if there is one. So that went down fairly well, I think. I don't reckon I took any serious damage or any damage at all, maybe. No sir, I just charged right in and blew the crap out of this thing. Let's see, I'm gonna park right about here. Why am I still moving? Oh, I'm turning, that's why. Okay, cool. Oh, let's go see what I accomplished. Oh, hello. Let's see, that's the way that's supposed to work. Very cool. I was still in gravity. Whee! Sayonara! See, this is where my panda scooter would come in handy if I had one. Yeah. Looks like there's a little bit of damage up there. Oh yeah, because my beams were firing on it. They're really meant to be anti-fighter, but hey, if they want to punch a hole in the station, I'm not going to complain too much. So yeah, oh man, look at that. I tore right through these braces. In fact, I want to say there's a center one coming down too, or at least a post right there. Tore that right out. Took out a little bit of the ceiling of the docking bay down below. Punched this huge hole in. Bio-research deck. Oh, I didn't find this in my explorations the other day. That's cool. Okay. Right on. And the faction module would have been... right about here where I'm pointing. Right about zap, right? Tore it right out. Took me very little time. I'm very proud of that. That's cool. Man. Interfaction signature. Rename. It's Scrap Heap Alpha. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Can I not name it that? There we go. Okay. Very, very cool. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Join me hopefully tomorrow for a Pirate Station beta. I'll hopefully be a little bit more focused since I'll have kind of a specific job I want to get done. Hope you enjoyed this, and I hope to see you next time. Also, be sure you check out Tshara's channel to see our newest member. Bye-bye.